I'm going to show you right now the 10 out of 10 physique. I saw this picture about 10 years ago. It was a thumbnail on YouTube, and I saw the picture on the right, and I literally thought to myself, wow, that physique is the 10 out of 10 physique. And if you had that physique, it's like, that's the best thing ever. Like, that's the aesthetic body. That's crazy. It'd be so amazing to have that body and to be able to attract girls. Like I presented to you in the previous module, that's the kind of physique we're going for, where it's not like monstrous, where it's like this big bodybuilder like Sam Sulek or anything, but it's like this shapely fucking sexy physique that we're going for. Now we have to break down, okay, well, why is that physique so damn aesthetic? And I figured this out years ago. It's because there are 7 aesthetic muscles, specific parts of your body, that if you grow, you will be more sexy to women. So what are the 7 aesthetic muscles in order from top to bottom? They are neck, upper traps, upper chest, lateral delts, lats, biceps, and abs. Why are these specific muscles so important compared to some other ones, like for example, all of your legs, or your mid and lower traps, or your triceps? Why are these 7 muscles more important? Is because they create the most important thing for you to look good to girls, which is the V-taper. The V-taper, you know how some men, their upper body kind of has this shape, where their waist is skinnier than their shoulders, and they have that sort of V-taper, you know, the lats, which kind of spread that V shape, and their shoulders stick out even more. They've got that capped shoulder and the bulging bicep. When your upper body looks like this, there's something evolutionarily attractive to a woman. She wouldn't even be able to explain it to you, but this is like some animal shit, because when a man's body, his upper body looks like this, it symbolizes strength, dominance, and testosterone. It is biologically instantly attractive. Even if his face isn't attractive, even if he isn't tall, even if he doesn't have money, he is instantly biologically attractive to a woman because it symbolizes he's got good genes. Between us, this isn't about our genes, that we're going to basically specifically train to look like this. This, by the way, if you're wondering, wait, is this legit? This is the same reason why a woman with the hourglass shape is attractive. For men, it's the V-taper. For women, it's the hourglass shape, where they have like big tits and big ass. If there's a girl with an ugly face, but she has that hourglass shape, bro, basically any guy will fuck her. It's just the truth. You wouldn't tell your friend, imagine her face is ugly. Imagine her breath stinks. Eat crazy, whatever. If she's got the hourglass body, guys would want to fuck her. And you wouldn't want to admit it because it might be embarrassing. Imagine she's not like a good girl or whatever. But you'll just be biologically like a fucking animal attracted to her. Like imagine there's a girl who's wearing like a dress and she just has a fat ass and big titties, but her waist is slim. That's just like animalistically attractive. It's the same with a guy who has that V-taper. So we can purposefully grow a fucking V-taper through growing those 7 aesthetic muscles. In our workout routine on this journey, we're going to grow every muscle, okay? It's not like we're just going to train these muscles. We're going to have small legs or something because that'd look ridiculous. We don't want to have like any asymmetric body parts, where our legs are too small or anything. We're going to train everything. Every muscle's still important. It's still fun to train legs, don't get me wrong. It's just that these specific muscles we're going to purposefully focus on more. And here's the important thing. Most workout routines don't actually hit these muscles well enough. Most workout routines actually focus on other muscles that are not as aesthetic. Because think about it, on average, when guys get into the gym, they don't build sexy physiques like the ones we spoke about. Most guys who get into the gym get on a workout routine which builds the kind of physique that appeals to the male gaze, and then left wondering like, only guys give me compliments. I thought I'd get girls from going to the gym, but only guys like me. We need to make sure that those 7 muscles we place a priority on. Now, in cases you're thinking, wait, are these 7 muscles right? I went online and I saw a couple of massive studies, like questionnaires that people had given to women to get women to rate what's like the sexiest, most attractive muscle. And guess what? Apparently, I was wrong. Because in every questionnaire out there, women rate different muscles as the most important, attractive muscles than the one I've said. There is not a single study that I saw, like a questionnaire, like you go and interview women, hey, what's the most attractive muscle? Not a single one of them had women say that neck was an aesthetic, sexy muscle part. Not a single one. But I want you to think why. Is it that women all around the world concluded, yeah, you know, a man with a skinny fucking neck is still attractive? Or is it that when you ask normies, like, you know, imagine going onto the street and you ask women, like, hey, what's like the most attractive body part on a woman? On a man, sorry. You go and ask them that, right? Do you really think women are gonna know specific body parts? Do you really think most women, 99% of women, would ever think of the lateral fucking delt? Lats. They're not going to say that. They might say shoulders, they might say back. They don't know specific muscles, right? When you ask women, hey, what's like a really sexy body part on a guy? What are they going to say, bro? They're going to say, oh, arms and chest, I guess, and legs. They won't say quads, they'll say legs. As always, this comes down to the kind of sexist but fucking true, the realism of dating. Don't fucking listen to women when it comes to what they're attracted to. Women don't know what they're attracted to. Men who have been with a lot of women know what women are attracted to. You don't listen to the fish, you listen to the fisherman. Listening to women and their preference, what they think their preferences are, is just fucking so stupid. What I'm saying by this is basically, you will see from women saying like, oh yeah, like I don't like the muscle group that maybe Hamza's mentioned, I like this other one. No woman you ask on the street is the first thing that will come to her mind will be like, oh, neck. No woman's gonna fucking say neck, bro. No woman's gonna fucking say lateral delts. Apart from, you know, if she's a fucking bodybuilder, okay, she might understand. But women are just gonna give you like the fucking socially desirable answers. Like if we go and ask women like, hey, like, you know, what's like a really important trait in a man? She'll say, like, oh, like kindness and whatever. But the last guy who's been digging her fucking guts out isn't that fucking kind. Just, I hate to fucking make you feel sickly, but it's the truth, bro. Girls are getting fucked by guys who aren't kind, but if you ask them on the street, hey, like, what's an important trait in a guy? They'll say kindness. What they're not going to say is like, oh, the toxicity that resembles the kind of parenting that I had as a child. They're not going to say that, which is the fucking truth. So all this to say, basically, don't listen to any fucking study or videos. You know, like you'll see these videos online, which is like, oh, like I asked 100 girls what body parts that they found most attractive or whatever. You don't listen to them because girls don't fucking know what they want. Girls will never say like, oh yeah, I'm attracted to like this toxic guy that reminds me of my father. They're never going to say that, but that's the fucking truth. What I'm saying by this is we need to just go with our idea of what we think girls like more than what girls actually say they like. And I'm telling you, the 7 aesthetic muscles are the ones that girls go crazy for. They still want every muscle. If you've got small fucking calves and small legs, but like you've got the V-taper, you'll look a bit absurd. If you've got a thick fucking neck and it's too big, you'll look absurd. We don't want any of these like asymmetries, you know, where like one arm is bigger than the fucking other or some shit, or like, you know, your back's fucking massive but then your chest is small, whatever. We're still going to build a very well-rounded physique, but it is the 7 aesthetic muscles that I've mentioned to you which will give you the V-taper, which is what is just biologically attractive to women. So that's what we're going to go with, even though women themselves might not actually rate some of those muscles as important. Like the women, you know, if you did ask them, oh, hey, what do you think about these 7 muscles that Hamza mentioned? They wouldn't agree. They'll be like, oh, neck, oh, like, oh, bicep, oh, like, well, they'll probably agree with biceps, but they'll be like, lats, lateral delts. No, like, I just want a man who's nice. They'll say some gay shit like that, bro. It's not the truth. You don't listen to them. So it's not what women say that they want. It's what they actually are attracted to, the kind of physiques in men that they're attracted to, which is the V-taper. So the 7 aesthetic muscles will build the V-taper. That's what we're going to focus on. In the training part of this course, I have made you the workout routines that literally prioritize the 7 aesthetic muscles. They still train every other muscle, by the way. Again, I don't want you to look weird where you've got the V-taper, but your legs are skinny, whatever. They train every muscle, but we're just going to put more focus on the 7 aesthetic muscles because that's how we build an aesthetic body that appeals to the female gaze.